So it's getting a little cold up in here, right?
It's a little chilly. That's why I got the hoodie on.
I know, right? In this hot ass weather. But listen, man. So Drake, the highly anticipated, long-awaited Iceman has dropped.
Yeah.
He dropped it late Thursday night. Well, Friday midnight, whatever you want to call it. And not only was it Iceman, but we have 2 more albums as well. He dropped 3 albums. He did a trifecta on this, right?
Yes.
And you know, everybody's been talking about it. We knew what it was going to be. So now I wanted to hold my conversation. I even said I'm going to do Reds View Sunday because I just wanted to have this conversation.
Yeah, for sure.
Everybody been asking me what are my opinions.
Same.
And here we are.
Yes.
So without any further ado, I'm going to let CJ go ahead and go into it. Okay. What do you think about Iceman? Let's start with just Iceman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we talking about Iceman? Or are we talking about the fact that he dropped 3 projects?
Well, okay, dropped 3 projects. Let's start right there.
I didn't see that coming. Shout out to my guy Lou. He heard a rumor a couple of weeks ago that it was going to be a triple CD.
Okay.
And I was like, you know, I don't know if I like that. I don't need. That's like a Chris Brown dump.
Okay, and I'm glad you said that. We need to.
That's what made me think of that.
Yeah. So people talked shit about Chris Brown all last week. So yeah,
that made me think of that, and I was like, yeah, I don't think I want that.
Yeah.
So when he dropped 3, I was a little skeptical. I was like, because I'm thinking in my head that it's going to be three Drake albums.
Right.
But then when I see they're more structured, like the Iceman is more the rap,
right?
The Maid of Honor is more the dance, and the Habib D is more the R&B. Okay, well then that's a little different because it's conceptual. There's some thought, but and he segmented the different versions of him, which a lot of people have been asking for.
That's true. That's true.
So just speaking about Iceman, as a fan, this is what we needed. We needed this. He's got the production. I remember he talked about someone had leaked that he was working with 40 again.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You can tell. Mm-hmm. You can tell the difference between the production here and the production with his last maybe two and a possible. It's just on another level.
Didn't I say that he
you called that?
For? Okay.
No, you called that for 100%. You said that a couple episodes ago, and then Joe Budden and them obviously saw our episode.
Exactly.
Shout out to y'all.
Exactly.
And they ran with that same take.
Mm-hmm.
There's a noticeable difference. The production is throwback. I like the stance that he's taking from like a vindictive point of view. I like that he's upset, but he's not bitter. I don't get that vibe. And I know he referenced the beef a couple of times. I like that he's speaking to what has happened in the last 2 years. And I like the splitting up and giving us a whole majority rap project in these times after the first release post-beef was an R&B project with a party, which threw a lot of people off. They were like, man, where's the rap? Where's the rap? Right, yep. So I do think that was a smart play. I changed my tune on the triple CD thing. I get it now. I thought if it was just 3 albums, I'd be like, bro.
Yeah, like, come on, yeah.
Yeah, bro, that's too much. But now you've got one for each kind of vibe. Mm-hmm. Bro, this shit, I've been listening to this shit so heavy, dog. It passes the car test with flying fucking colors, bro. Like, the production is dumb. I have a new favorite song every time I listen. This is gonna feed families for the rest of the year. Thank you, Drake, and you're welcome. All of y'all are welcome, bro. This shit is fire. I can't wait to hear you hate on it because it's gonna be so blatant and the reaches are gonna be insane.
Okay,
this shit is banging, bro. Like this is what we needed. Maybe this is what we wanted, but this is what we needed. This shit fire. I ain't gonna hold you. And he ripping this shit.
All right, you done?
Yeah,
you finished. Okay, you done with the glazing? Okay, cool. All right, so Iceman, just the Iceman album.
Yeah, just the Iceman album.
I did like the fact that this is majority rap. This is what I asked for, right? I give him credit for that. And the reason I've always said Drake don't have a classic is because he has so many. He does what he did with the 3 albums.
Yes,
he tries to combine them all on one.
He caters to a lot of people.
Yeah, right. So on that standpoint, I think this is his most cohesive album. Outside of Nothing Was the Same.
Okay.
And then what's the other? If You're Reading This, because those were...
If You're Reading This was heavy rap.
Heavy rap,
yeah,
right?
It was.
So this is like, if you're talking about rapping, this is the album for you.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
However, the execution, to me, was mid.
Oh my God.
This album, it wasn't good, it wasn't bad, but it was mid, and it was just Drake. Like... I don't even think it's fair for me to even rate this album because obviously he's trying to get out of the deal. No artist in history, when they're about to get rid of the label or they leave the label, make their best work. It's consistent, but it's a certain type of sound that's dry to me. It feels like a lot of it is the same song. Like the way the structure is. The only time he switches up is when he does the West Coast shit, which I'll get to in a second.
Okay.
But I did like the intro. The intro was dope. He's rapping. I'm not saying that the man ain't rapping. He's rapping. But to me, a lot of the sounds, and from a DJ's perspective, if I can play the BPMs all together, that could be one sound.
Oh, I got you. I see what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying? So all of it is that vibe. That's why I'm just like, damn, I thought I was going to get some starter from the bottoms. I thought I was going to get some headlines. Maybe I know a lot of people been saying there aren't any slaps on here. A lot of people were saying they don't see any hits.
But I don't think he made this to try to make a hit.
I agree. No. I agree with that. And that's what I appreciate about it. You see what I'm saying? I'm not dogging the album. I see what he did. Yeah. This album was for him to reflect on the past 2 years.
For sure.
Address everything. And the theme of it was on point. It's just that it was a lot riding on this album, which I was telling people. Academics, this is going to take over the summer. It's going to be this. Nah, Drake made an introspective type of album where you just listen to it all the way through. You can listen to it all the way through. Yeah. But people complaining about, it ain't really no slaps on here. They're used to getting that from Drake.
I disagree wholeheartedly. There's no God's plan like this radio.
It's not.
Hotline Bling. Yeah, right. That's not there. But those songs are also from 8, 9, 10 years ago.
Exactly.
And I don't think this needs it. Because he's not in a space, at least in the last 2 years, to make something like that. I don't think it would make sense.
I agree with that.
It wouldn't make sense with the theme.
Yeah.
Saying that there's no slaps is major count. I think he's got a good balance of the rapidy raps, like the Make Them series, the Make Them Cry.
I like those.
All 4 of those are tough.
If you give me those and take out the 21 Savage 2018 Atlanta sound shit, I'm cool.
That shit hard.
He has the same flow pattern.
That's
since 2018.
I disagree.
It's nothing new. He don't got no new flows on here.
He's changing his voice on a couple of songs.
And it's landed flat.
No, I disagree, bro.
Man,
no.
Bro.
He changed his voice on that Ran to Atlanta. That shit sound good, bro. He changed his voice on that Whisper My Name. And that shit is hard,
and this is another problem I have with it. Too many beat switch ups. It's too many beat switch ups on here. It's way too many. He's been doing that for a long time because he did it on.
He started it.
You're right.
He made it popular.
He made it popular. He didn't start it because there's other people who've done
for
that.
Sure.
But on some Sexy Songs for You, he was doing a lot like that in Chanel song. What was?
Yeah, that last beat is fire though.
Yeah. But why couldn't that be the whole song?
I agree. I was selfish. I wanted that to be the whole song.
Exactly.
So I did.
So some of these songs, like the Future one was cool, but then when they switched it up, I was like, what the hell is this? And then I hear somebody else. You like that?
That shit. Future part slid though. Future part was tough. Last time I remember, man, he was doing him. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, yeah, he was doing him.
He was doing him.
Yeah.
Outside, I can hear that going. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
So if I walk into a place tomorrow and that's going, it's probably gonna sound good.
Right.
That's the type of music he make.
Right. Okay, I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, and it works for that. Like that. Now the person at the end, I don't know who that was. Molly. Shout out to Molly Santana. I don't know who that is.
But that threw me off.
It's fine to me. It just sounded like a female Future.
but the beat, the whole concept, it felt like it was just a different song, and that's what he did too much with this. Now this is the thing. Normally with Drake albums, there are at least 3, 4 songs that I just can't stop playing, right?
Yeah, okay.
He started falling off of that with For All the Dogs. But this one, there's only one that considerably that I really like.
Which one?
The West Coast Sounding one. Too Hot for the Radio. But
I don't really like that.
I like, because you don't like West Coast.
True. Yeah, I don't like Bay Area stuff.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah,
no. He fucked it up for me. Want to know how?
Because he switched the beat?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm like, that beat is cold.
The first beat is cold.
Yes,
though.
okay.
Yeah, the first beat
you
is
don't
cold.
like the first beat?
No, the first beat is cold.
Okay,
I'm not gonna lie. The first beat was
cold, and he slid on it. It reminded me of Motto, Drake.
True.
What's the other one? He was rapping like rapping Forte with on YG song. What was that song called?
Who Do You Love?
Yeah, Who Do You Love?
Yeah.
I like that in the beginning, but then he switches up. Let me tell you what to do, Lil. It's like a shot, obviously, at Mustard and Kendrick.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, come on, man.
I will say the first beat was hard.
It was hard.
It was.
But that switch up felt corny. It's like he was trolling. And I'm like, God damn, that's the vibe that I was kind of looking for. And I like West Coast shit.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
Yeah, that's the one that I'm like, man, that beat, I can't stop listening to that beat.
I like the beat. I do like the beat. That's my, to be honest, that's one of my skips on here. Just because, again, that's not my, it's just not my sound.
Not your style.
Yeah, it's not my style.
All right.
But The shebang? Bro, the dust? Man, bro, like all of the make them joints. That's my bro, the dust off your plaques. That shit, I fuck with Whisper Flow Drake, though. I think that shit is hard.
I can't stand it.
Bro, that
let's go.
That shit is hard, bro.
I hate that shit, man. What? I'm sorry. I'm cool. It sounds like my 21-year-old brother playing the video game. Let's go.
Hey,
like,
that's how we getting hype.
Man, no.
We getting turned up. He used to do the same shit at the beginning of the song. He used to get hype. Soldier. He do all that shit.
Right, but this ain't that.
Man, this shit is fire. The make them know, make them pay, make them remember, and make them cry. All four of those sound like
cool.
Those sound like the joints he used to end the albums with.
Right. And I'm not tripping. Though, if you give me those,
that beat is crazy. The make them pay with that, you got to be free with that sound.
Yeah, no. That's cool. That's cool. It's cool, but this album,
this shit sliding, bro.
It's mid.
Bro,
mid-man.
There's no fucking. I understand you have to say that.
No.
Because you said that from the. It's gonna be mid, guys.
I
told
you it was gonna be okay.
So you have to stand on that.
Okay, all right. So Nothing Was the Same was not a mid album.
Yeah, but we're looking back at that 10 years later, though.
But I'm saying
when shit dropped, for full transparency, it's the next day. We are the next day.
Isn't music supposed to instantly grab you?
No, that's not how some music works, bro.
You're right, and clearly it's not this music either.
That only works on surface level music. Surface level music is you're grabbed automatically. Stuff like this, there's nuances in the samples that's being used, and there's beat switches, there's entendres, there's flows, there's voices.
His rapping is dope. I'm not taking that away from him. But a lot of these songs, you like Bees on the Table?
Listen to the horns on the second half of that, on the second verse.
That shit is boring. Bees on the Table.
That shit is hard,
Some of this shit I was about to fall asleep on, bro.
Yeah, because you listened to it at 7 a.m. when it came out.
I listened to it yesterday. I listened to it today on the way. Like, get the fuck. Academics even started falling asleep on this shit.
Yeah, because he was pulling an all-nighter trying to listen to all three.
Don't drink and drive.
Can't save you, bro.
You know how y'all criticize J. Cole and talking about if I want to get on a flight and go to sleep, I can listen to some J. Cole music.
Nigga trying to listen to all three at 4 a.m., bro. Go to sleep, bro. You gonna have bags under your eyes, bro, when you 35, bro. Go to sleep, fam.
Man.
This shit slide. I like Bees on the Table. I like the subject matter. And I really like the horns that get added in the second half of the song. I like when songs sound like they took time to make. I do. And I think with the production especially, someone was paying very close attention, bro. Like, the production is taking me back to Take Care Drake with these beats. This shit sounds amazing in headphones. It sounds amazing in the car. And he's rapping over top of them. This shit is exactly what we were looking for. The other two, I need more time with one, but I don't like I don't like
that dance shit.
I don't like dance or whatever people call that,
house music.
Yeah, like house.
Yeah.
That doesn't do nothing for me. That's not my genre. Right. Maybe if I'm in Greece next year, I'll give it a spin.
Right.
Maybe it'll work. I don't fucking know, man. If I pop a Molly or two in Greece, maybe, but that's not my genre. And I've only listened to the R&B one once, and his R&B shit always takes time to grow on me.
Yeah, so, I don't like his R&B at all. Well, no, I ain't gonna say at all. Yeah, I like certain R&B.
Hey, nigga was ready to hate.
Scorpion, I like
second half.
Yeah, second half. Second disc, I like that R&B.
You know what? I don't like Scorpion second half as much as a lot of people do.
And I don't understand why. That was him at his peak to me, R&B wise.
Oh no.
Yes, Jaded.
He's got better R&B on For the Dogs.
Hell nah. For all the dogs, that shit.
He got better R&B on that.
I think that album was trash.
It just that album's not. He's incapable of making trash rap. He's incapable of making rap trash. Now I can't speak to dance and whatever else he feels like doing, but that was the first album to me where he did chase trends. On that one.
Can you admit? Okay, you admit that.
It felt like he was chasing
right.
something on that. And even when it got criticized and Joe Budden was like, where's the rapping? And then he put the Scary Hours over with the like backpack. Uh-huh. He was listening to too many people.
Right, at the time.
And listening to that is a fair criticism in my opinion.
Okay.
This one I think he did. He said, man, fuck all that.
He did.
And talk straight to the fans.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you're a Drake fan, this is
this
good.
Gonna go for you.
Right, but what kind of fan though? Because I saw a lot of people who kept saying, I'm a Drake fan and this ain't good, this ain't good.
But I don't trust the internet, bro. Do not listen. if you don't take nothing else from this conversation, don't trust the internet. The algorithm, all you gotta do is spend more than 10 seconds on a video where niggas hating on Drake, and that's all they're gonna show you. That's how the algorithm works. It's equal to a nigga never being outside his neighborhood.
Yeah.
That's how they think everyone thinks.
Well, yeah, no, that's true. I get that. But they telling the truth about this one, though. I don't think it's trash. I think it's mid at best. Bro. I'm not gonna be spinning it. Like, going back to it, I'm gonna play that Too Hard for the Radio, though. Too hard for the radio. That's a song I do not
like. And I get it. It's a paying homage to Mac Dre.
Yeah, that's
hard, I respect that he got with a Bay Area producer, got him a good look. Well, that's cool. I get all that.
Yeah.
But it's just not my.
And that's your thing? Yeah. Like I said, the beginning, that beat, I just love the beat.
Now, the beat is, I did, when I spun it back, because eventually I skipped it off the wham.
Yeah.
But when I ran it back, I was like, oh, okay, the first beat is cool. And then it switched. I was like, this is too.
It's too. Well, when he switched it up, it fucked it up for me. But yeah,
this album is fire though, bro. Yeah, this gonna feed families for the rest of the year.
No, it's not. But anyway, y'all let us know in the comments what you think about Drake's Iceman. My bad.
Yeah, that's cute.
What you think about Iceman?
One day I'm gonna revisit the R&B one pretty soon. But it's summertime. It's hot out. This Iceman getting dumb clock, and I think it was smart dropping 3 because I think these will age better because people will have more time to process the other ones.
I think,
which is going to extend the life on it.
But those Sexy Red songs are trash.
No, one of the Sexy Red songs was I couldn't believe it, but one of them was actually pretty dope because she wasn't doing her Sexy Red shit.
They did the cha-cha slide on one of them.
Oh, that one I can't do.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that one I couldn't do. Yeah. But the one on the R&B one is straight though. They're here, not there. That's actually fire though. And she just did like the little hook part.
Yeah.
That shit was dope.
Obviously he's getting off the label though. This is the reason
that's what it looks like. Yeah. Probably so.
And these songs may have been old. I ain't talking about Iceman. I'm talking about those other albums.
Possibly, yeah.
Probably old, and he just getting off. That's why I'm not even judging them like that.
But I wouldn't judge anybody getting off the label because people have done this before. But exactly. I feel like we didn't ask those questions. Nobody asked this when Future put out Future in 1 week and Hendrix the next. Oh, is he getting out of his album? Nobody said that when Game put out Documentary 2 and then 2.5 the next week. It's always looked at as a rollout or they're doing this.
Well, no one questions that shit. It's certain artists when you know it's their last one. With DMX did Grand Champ, it was
Frank Ocean put out 3.
Yeah, it's certain people like you can kind of tell. And with this, like I said, I'm only gonna pay attention to Iceman. Those other albums ain't fair to critique. In my opinion.
Yeah, but that's fair. Yeah. I can't critique the dance one. I'm an R&B guy, so I'll listen to the Habibdi and give a critique on that. But again, his R&B shit takes a minute to grow.
And it's obvious Kendrick whooped his ass because he's reflecting on 2024. That really altered everything.
No, but I hate when people do. That's what I hate when people do that because you have to understand. He's feeling. People are putting so much on Kendrick when y'all forgot he was battling a whole lot of people who used to be friends with him. There's a whole lot of shit that happened. Yeah, and only people with motion will understand this. Let me explain. Only people with motion who have been hated on will understand this and how fucked up it feels if you got somebody that used to be your right-hand man is now looking at you sideways on some bullshit. Well, that is not a feeling you get over with in 5 minutes.
Well, this is all Drake's fault at the end of the day.
I don't believe that.
This starts from 2013 when he acted like a Karen because Kendrick called everybody and their mama out on Control. Ever since then, they were going back and forth. Drake went low and mentioned Whitney, and then the bullshit happened. Drake allegedly is fucking everybody's girl, and he still talks about it. So this whole victim rap shit, I don't feel sorry for him.
But this ain't. I wouldn't put this under victim rap though. I think people have those. People got that definition twisted. Like even when you listen to a song like "What Did I Miss," like victims don't ask questions about reflective questions about what's going on. Victims don't do that. They just point fingers. So when a nigga says, yo, I thought we was cool. What did I miss? What happened? That's a nigga saying, like, was this me? Like, what? Is this something I did? Like, what are we doing? Victims don't talk like that. If you've known anybody that's got a victim mentality, all they do is point fingers. That's
he's pointing. He's still taking shots at Kendrick.
Taking shots ain't pointing fingers, though.
That is. Nigga, you messed up everything.
It's letting you know that I still don't fuck with you. I never will fuck with you, and here's why. Ooh, wow. That's all that's saying. That's not pointing a finger.
Himself, is it my braids?
That was funny, though.
He said, is it my braids? What?
That was actually funny. That shows a nigga poking fun at it, too.
Right, but he named the song Ran to Atlanta.
That's funny, bro.
It's not, well, it shows you got your ass beat.
No, it just shows he's not taking himself seriously.
Yes, he is.
And even when he rapped on the BBL Drizzy, like that's a nigga poking fun. If a nigga couldn't do that, if they were really in their feelings, they wouldn't be able. Don't play that around me. I don't want to do that.
You want to know something which you, Maul, and academics have in common?
Good taste.
Well, you wear hats You have beers and you wear hoodies. And you love Drake.
And we have good taste in music.
Yeah.
This is sliding, bro.
Bitter. But anyway.
And the culture is fucking with it.
What culture?
Nigga, we're going to see what these numbers do.
The numbers are going to be there. I already knew it was going to be doing numbers. It's anticipated. The shit going to fall afterwards, though.
That's because we're going to be listening to all three.
Okay.
Who else can drop 3 albums in 3 different genres of music at the same time and all 3 of them? If you look online...
Kanye.
Again, he ain't done it.
He can. What you talking... You acting like
what
Drake
is he going to do? What's the 3?
The 3?
What he going to drop?
Kanye has been in different genres.
So you going to think he could drop a gospel album?
He can drop...
A rap album and what, an 808s?
Yes. He could do all of that at once and niggas are going to be... Are you serious?
In 2026?
Yes.
And I love Kanye. You know, I don't stand for no Kanye
people
slander.
Ain't fucking with the other 2 Drake albums?
No, people are. They just oversee. There's a pocket of people. This is where getting out the house is important. There's a pocket of people in other parts of the world who fuck with the house shit. I don't fuck with the house shit. Other people do, or he wouldn't make it. I'm telling you this. They know more than us when it comes to who listen to this shit. I promise you.
What I'm saying is, you just said the culture. Overseas is not the culture.
Music fans, bro. Whatever the fuck you want to say.
Be specific.
Music fans.
Be specific. Anyway, because you went too far. I'm like, now you talking about overseas. Talk to the pup. All them niggas are not the culture. Anyway, man, let's move on.
Yeah, let's get it.